Whoa.
Not a bad intro. I like the second one better. But what is good, Nomads? Back at it again. Major Nomad here. How we doing this fine afternoon? How's your day going in general? Back with Vampire the Masquerade. We've been getting pretty far this game already, too. There's a bunch of people, or a fair amount of people, should I say, almost, well, pretty much almost a bunch. I will say this is some to play. They definitely skipped on a lot of good stuff and good potential in this game because they got people who weren't hands-on with making semi-open world, because this is kind of a smaller world in general. It should be a little bit bigger, in my opinion, too, and how it's a bit... There could have been more to this game, I definitely say, and I agree a lot with the critics, among other things. So far, I still find it decent to play. I don't mind it, but next time, do better and hire more competence in the people that were behind it. At least the CEO of this, the main dev, if he doesn't step his game up and actually hire more competent people, you should get fired. I didn't want to go there. I'm trying to be nice and fair, but it has its good points, but there's still a lot of not so good points about this game. But it's still decently playable. Could be better. It could be worse. So far, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. I'm not going to give a full rating, though. This is just my partial rating until it's all done. I imagine it's going to align with maybe a 5 out of 10 to at the least 4 out of 10, because it's still playable, decent story, even though other elements, like the more RPG element and clans and whatnot, could have been a bit better to have a true sequel to the masterpiece classic. I agree with what people on Twitter and that, or X, who said and complained about the guns. Like, I will say that was a disappointment. You couldn't have a couple guns to choose from. I mean, hell, when Dying Light 2 came out, and that thing was their cutoff point until like a few months later, they finally caved and added guns into that game. It's never really a true zombie game without guns. I know this is a bit different, but let's keep it a stack. It would have been nice to have the option. I mean, what if you want to play a vampire like Blade? Roleplay that instead of just using your natural ability. Like I said, if I was a vampire in real life, or I could choose my character RPG element, you could bet I'm using guns. I mentioned this before, I'll say it again. It's nice to have the options and some more RPG elements and some more... I haven't got fully into the romantic side of this game, but you should have some... Hopefully they added that more romantic partners and whatnot is all I gotta say. But I digress.
Nice work.
Look at that reference to the original game. I remember this even though I didn't get too far in that game. I got a little bit, like maybe an hour and a half of the game. Kind of a little bit past the beginning because I didn't quite know what I was doing, and I was kind of a dumb kid who couldn't play games for much, but still I made it work. Alright. I can't climb that. I went the wrong freaking way, of course. So hard, so many options. What am I supposed... Oh.
Intriguing. Definitely worth checking in on Katsumi. She has eyes and ears all over. Figuratively, obviously.
Well, she's not going to be much of a happy camper with me because I didn't give her, Sheriff Muldoon, or Benny. I'm just going to say Benny. I didn't give her Benny, but we can't always get what we want. That's all I'm going to say, unless you got the force and the power to back it. I think even Katsumi knows deep down not to mess with my character. Elder Bloodline's still a bit stronger than her and her people combined. Not strong enough for my character. Okay, that was a bit goofy. I'm breaking a lot of masquerade rules right now, but it is what it is. Alright, I've been hesitating mainly because I could use another full stack of health, but I can't put it off forever.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Katsumi's place. Worth checking in.
My. I bet you got some lovely muscles everywhere.
I can see the light inside of you.
Oh, such a way with words.
Candy from a baby.
Where
Just gonna have to do, I could use some full health and some points as well, so
I moved to
I'm gonna
Seattle
have to
get
take
away
what I
from
got right here.
this.
Take me where you want me.
Perfect. This is her spot.
Let's hope they've gotten over the whole Benny thing.
Probably not.
Well, if it ain't the new sheriff in town. Come to see little old... Didn't expect this. Figured that once you got back to the prince, that'd be the end of it. But as it happens, I might have something for you.
I have need of aid, and I will repay it. I think you need allies.
I won't say you're wrong. Nice and transactional. Keep it clean. Maybe the court are not all irredeemable pieces of shit. Let's cut through the bullshit. I could use your help. Campbell. I hated his ass, but we made it work. Him losing his hat means some other fuck see it as time to riot. They'll be brought down, there's no escaping it. But I don't want mine burned in the fire. You understand how it works here, right? Seattle is special.
Every city thinks itself special. They all end up the same.
From here to Atlanta, thin bloods are hunted down, staked, burned to ash, because their sires can't sheathe their teeth. The trash of the streets. It's not a fucking choice, it's a state of being. In Seattle, we had a truce. A haven. Or I thought we had. It's fraying fucking thin. I need you to shut down some masquerade breakers before it becomes a bonfire. Sheriff.
Tell me who and where.
Straight to it, huh? Look, I was a surgeon way back. To save a patient, you gotta make a cut. Sometimes it's on me to spot the dead meat, and sometimes, yeah, I'd give that word to the sheriff. Same still applies. You ready to step up? Be my scalpel?
I am no one's implement, but an ally? Someone to consult from time to time, perhaps.
Haven't had one of those in a while. I'll think about it.
I will do this for you.
This'll help my problems and make you look good with your new boss. See what talking can do for us? You'll find what you're looking for somewhere near St. Stephen's Church. Just keep your eyes open.
St. Stephen's, then. Never thought Katsumi would turn the gun on her own folk, but here we are.
Interesting indeed. Clan Gangrel. Gangrel. Ah. Let me take a peek around first.
close.
I deserve
Keep an eye out for Katsumi's troublemakers. Maybe listen in. See if we can find out what they're up to.
Firstly, how am I gonna... Actually, I'll go this way. Perfect. That's what you get. Ah, there they are.
Hey!
Rooftop hustlers. Gotta take care of them first.
Got him here! Got him here!
Here! Help!
You should get that looked at.
Now I'm gonna be too cheap to get health. That's all the health I'm getting. I'm stubborn that way. Stupid rooftop hustlers. Stupid game mechanics. Typical. Can't get good help these days. Wow, that was pathetic.
Guns out! Somebody help!
Giving her a weak one, that's stupid. Try hiding from that.
Somebody help!
Yeah, I can see why they meant the... I thought it was kind of sluggish, but that's a bit too sluggish, to tell you the truth. Alright, round fucking 2, stupid game. Let's try this. Mechanics.
The park, huh?
You're mine!
Damn, I got really damaged my controller almost. There. Where's a weapon? Give me a weapon. There we go. A throwing knife. Much better.
You scared of something?
Wow, that should do more damage. That's a freaking knife. Kind of whack if you want to know the truth. You know, not to get too critical too, but I gotta say it, the combat music could have been a bit better if you want to know the truth. I mean, come on, am I the only one feeling that?
God damn it! Cap you!
Wow, you can't block the knife, it's kind of goofy.
You're mine! Die, die, die! Where'd you go? Scared of something? Gotcha!
There we go. Damn, man.
Heard them mention more activity at the park. Only one place that could be. A few blocks over next to Weaver Tower. Opposite side of the Atrium nightclub.
Nah, I'm not gonna do all this climbing just for that. It's a waste of effort. I don't like waste of efforts. There. Now that I can get behind to a degree.
They're not even trying to hide.
They're ghouls, they shouldn't be throwing their weight around like they're vampires. That's kind of stupid.
We take no shit.
Strength in numbers! No more hiding!
Wow, that power is pathetic. It's supposed to... Really pathetic old power, man. I forgot to grab the other one, but I kind of don't care anymore.
Okay, come on.
Let's go for the night.
Benny's sire. They got Max. You need to feed.
There you are.
No power. Man, that's stupid. Okay, that's stupid. Why have that? Yeah, I'm starting to get a lot of complaints about this game now. That was awful. What the fuck you expect me to do? You can't Assassin's Creed in a game that doesn't want you to Assassin's Creed that well. I mean, what the fuck do you want? Want me to cheat or something? I'm not La Sombra. I can't do stealth that well, or Banu Hakim.
Hopefully that was a sack of lies, and we'll find him hunkered down where he was before.
Nah, I want to fight still, so I'm gonna waste time in the game. I'm stubborn as hell. I'm gonna waste time in the game like I was fighting. Alright, where's some dude here? If I can find it. Keyword if. You'll do.
Police!
Thirsty.
Thank you. That's what you get, video game. That's punishment. I see it. I don't even care if the clock is ticking.
Next time, I'll work up the courage to tell you.
Wonder if being bit means you don't get. Jeez! Fuck! I need help!
You're going down.
Goodness, this freaking game. Do I have to really damage my controller just to use a button? Come on, man. There. Now you know how to follow orders better, but it's my bumpers. Well, the paddles for the bumpers, because that's how you outgrow the life of a controller faster. Good thing for elites, but even elite controllers aren't perfect. I wanted to be triggers for fighting, but I guess the game didn't want to do that. I think it didn't want to do that on purpose. You know, maybe it's just me, but That you couldn't change the attack bumper to just using the power for the
Here
bumper.
we
I
are
think
then.
that was on
Max
purpose.
sure knows how to get into trouble.
But whatever, I'm not gonna fuss too much.
Little pig, let me in!
Well, that power didn't do anything. I might have to get a new power. This one's kind of useless. I thought it was stronger, but I guess not.
What are you doing?
Friendly fire, much.
Not doing so great yet.
Hey, look, we can work this out. Fire. Fuck. I thought you were one of those anarchs.
What do they want from you? Did you provoke them?
No. Not me. Reckon they want payment for what Benny did. I can't blame them. My child, my fuck-up. Now the Thin Bloods are out for revenge.
I seem to have dealt with the troublemakers. For now. I will leave you.
Wait, please. Look, I don't know what to do. It will keep happening. I can't just hide.
Then you must make amends. Your child terrorized Thin Bloods, so offer your assistance to Katsumi. She is well respected.
You're right. I owe them. But maybe she deserves to have me destroyed.
Maybe. Or maybe a true kindred will be useful to her cause. You have strength. Use it.
Maybe you're right.
We cannot linger. There has been enough noise here to draw mortals.
Thanks, Fire. I'll see you around.
Yeah, let's see what that does.
We should get back to the hole in the wall, let Katsumi know the job is done. Should be enough to bury the hatchet at least. As for Max, well, kid's gotta learn and realize he's not a kid.
Facts. I'm surprised he's a vampire lord and a sire. Impressive, almost. And Benny has a lot of strength. I wonder if he figured it out himself or did Max help him for a bit. If that's the case, then maybe Max is stronger than that, or Benny found out how to become even stronger than Max, because Benny did a lot of damage just by himself. I'll give him that much.
You found them, huh?
You have fewer problems to worry about tonight. Well done.
I told you. All I'm trying to do is keep my people safe.
We have kept your people safe. For now.
You want to shoot the shit, or we done here?
Talk about Max.
What do you know of Benny's sire, Max?
Not a whole lot.
I suggested he pay you a visit.
Sorry, hon. I'm not much of a hostess, you know?
He wants to make amends for what his child did. I thought you could make use of him.
A Kami sheriff sending troops to the Anarchs? Well, there's a thing.
What's your opinion of the new prince?
You really want to know? Or are you intel gathering for the court?
You are a leader in the city, and I think your counsel is valuable.
Not sure how valuable it is, but at least you're thinking. You really want my opinion? We could do a lot worse than we are. Things around here ain't great for thin bloods. I reckon she could make them better if we give her half a chance. Not everyone sees it the same way. I'm fighting a lot of pressure from the Anarchs to take her out. Unfortunately, she's got a kindred no one wants to fuck with on her side.
That she does.
What do you get from standing with the Thin Bloods?
What do I get? Well, I get the constant stress of leading folks I don't want to lead, saving folks no one else will save. And I even got a cute makeover for my trouble.
I could tell.
How did you get that scar?
My old buddy Campbell did it the day he pretended to throw me out the court. Asshole. I mean, I get it. We all do shitty things for the optics. See, me and Campbell had a deal. I don't like to see people torn apart for no reason. He was smart enough to see that Thin Bloods ain't going away.
There's by heart, even as a vampire. I respect that.
Alchemy. Made a big show of throwing me out of the court, so Thin Bloods would listen to me. My scar was him sealing the deal, branding me, just like the other trash.
I will let you get back to your night.
Don't be a stranger, hon. I don't mind having someone like you around to keep me on my toes.
She likes you. And that's no small thing toward a cammie. And make no mistake, as long as you're sheriff, you are a cammie.
Facts.
Well, I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
Yeah, in my own time. Let me see something. That actually might be useful. Actually, very well might be. Well, that's actually cheap. I can afford that. But charge, I like charge, okay. That's only for one. Wow, so Max, the Banu Hakim's powers are easier to learn instead of the... You know what, that makes sense why La Sombra might be tougher. More my style.
Snow in Seattle. Sheesh.
I need more of both, actually.
Look too long and I'll have to charge you.
This is my ticket out of this city. Sorry, don't call the cops. Someone, please help me. I don't want to die.
You're not gonna. I just need to borrow something from you is all. Go too close for comfort. And you can see a mile away. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Dang it.
Come here, Myers.
I can still see. Here might not be too bad. Let's try.
Didn't you have a breath mint?
Jesus,
Oh.
Is this your car? Sorry. Stay away. Leave me alone.
I need a better area to hide at.
Someone, please help me.
spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Here we go. This is better, I think.
I don't want to die.
Yes, better. Sorry, baby girl. I needed that.
What's wrong with you?
No, I don't want. This is my money, so fuck off.
This is a good area. 2 birds, 1 stone.
I hope Mom doesn't ruin Christmas again this year.
It is good to see you again.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I need to consult my list of names. Perhaps later.
Will you help me once again?
I'm glad you returned.
Yeah, this actually could be very useful, so I'm gonna go for it.
I am told that if you drink the blood of Banu Hakim, it will awaken the memory of some of the powers you gain from my kind. I will give you my blood in a cup. Drink and be restored.
I like the lore of that.
I see a light in your eyes. It worked, yes?
Take care, Nico.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Maybe that was the one, but still. I'm gonna have to go between both, but
Left. there we go. Gotta get used to it. Good time to practice. Get out of my damn territory, too.
My bad. Really my bad. I'll just be over here, far away from you. No worries.
Do not resist.
Can they see me here? No, they can't. Come over to this dark alleyway here. Don't be shy. That's right, right over here. I'm glad it fills up all your power. I gotta keep that in mind.
I was on the phone, you fuck!
So easy.
You're going down!
Damn, that was annoying, but that was kind of funny, low-key. What the hell, man? Cops really had to do that? Damn it, cops.
God. Itches like mad.
Please, come hand
Hey, it's me!
The hell controller works correctly. I still get points for that, but still I need blood, not points. Blood, B-L-O-O-D, blood. I'll just bring her over to my building.
I'll follow that fine ass anywhere.
Oh, that was easy, good.
I need to find a better spot. I'll follow your lead,
Oh,
Got the points I needed. That was the way to my house. I'm getting lost over here.
What would I give for a bed?
There. This place really does need cleaned up, though. I cleaned this place up real good.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
Carefully laid words gain more than bluster.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
Lou Graham is distracted. Ill, perhaps?
Agreed. There's something there right enough, although I've no notion as to what. But this does put meat on the bones of a mighty mystery. Why did Her Highness take a step back?
That's a good question.
I never did understand it. A prince giving power away? The rarest of things. Maybe this is the cause.
Yeah, but unless she is messed up her size, she actually value in being the puppet master behind the main boss or so. It's kind of like a kingpin and a boss. I could see that, but some don't sit right with me how she's doing it. And then she said something goofy that made my character say, "Are you right?" She's like, oh yeah. That's rare to see a vampire getting Alzheimer's or something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if that's what it really is or something else. In the meanwhile,
I now know more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
Katsumi and Ryong are cut from the same cloth. Both wish to rule this city, even if Katsumi will not admit it.
To rule or to stay afloat? It could be said of both, though I think Ryong's got a bigger boat.
That she does.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
I find that she is a pleasant diversion. She digs up my older memories.
Hey, if it floats the USS Fire, then I won't. Fast comment, but some memories are maybe best kept buried.
Indeed. It is good to discuss these things. But it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop.
She looks cute.
And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Oh, let me guess. You're a sleeper agent planted deep within a Far Eastern drugs cartel, but a shaman broke your illusion and now you're on the run. Or you double parked on Pike Street and a gang of antsy farmers threatened you with healthy, nutritious
I
produce.
wonder what would happen if I answered it like that.
What? No, nothing like that.
Just give me the facts, Miss,
Verona. It's just, I'm going through my purse and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Uh-oh, she's in trouble.
Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, weren't there last night, and...
So, a serial killer
This
that
has got me
kills both
shook up,
humans and
detective.
vampires, but mostly
Real
is
shook
like a hunter
Oh, then you
killer
just
that
let old
messes
Fabian
with the
take a look-see.
vampire's head.
See what
Interesting.
shakes out.
If I heard about some of these, I would definitely not want to go outside until I had the right protection. Whatever happened to Marla? I mean, not Marla. What was her name? She was cute. Sucks she had to die. Rosalind, yeah.
Now this was familiar.
Hello there, my little parchment pal.
You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks.
Who talks like that?
I was folded very carefully. But
sounds like a 1860s George voice, like, except more flamboyant than like Doc Holliday's. Doc Holliday was classy, while this guy sounds like a mix between Goofy and like cartoon Goofy and among other stuff.
Cigarettes, sure,
just saying.
He's still scratching at the armor of my think tank, trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any old bones fall out. Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be
kind of reminds me a little bit of Froghorn Leghorn, this guy's voice. Am I the only one who thinks so?
Little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Of course. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
The rebar killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred.
Oh.
What did that have to do with Verona?
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
Verona
They're
had
using
anything else from her. The folks would have.
Hold on. Sorry about that, but if he was killing vampires and hated vampires, the hunter, why is he using women to do that? You little mofo. Expect better from a trained vampire hunter unless he was going crazy.
Stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her. I wondered if...
Dang it. I'm missing the dialogue here. Should I restart it or no? I hate missing dialogue.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference. I didn't see the point in confusing things. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I figured I needed my strength. I thought I was on the right. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Okay, what am I supposed to do then? There it is.
I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Let's see what that does.
What I'd give for a bet.
Evening, Reggie.
Mr. Fabian, I hope your God is being good to you, 'cause mine is to me.
Might I take a little nip?
All I have, you're most welcome to share.
Ooh, that's better. Always the good stuff with you, Reggie. Keep warm, Reggie. You never know when I might need you.
Do you hear the city?
Seattle PD. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
Oh, that's what that was. I still gotta visit the atrium after this mission. I gotta go see my fellow Toreador.
Nope, had nothing to say. I didn't see the need.
Why isn't it letting me pull up files for the one killer? I don't understand.
I thought...
There.
Well, if it
the
isn't
heck?
my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure. There are news clippings, side notes, dockets,
Talking to a drawer. That's
all in
been interesting.
25. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the Second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. Anything that screams being Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Any word on D.B. Cooper?
Ah,
The usual.
I love a real life
fresh note from
reference.
Mr.
D.B.
Sator
Cooper.
filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925.
Ooh, the mafia.
Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart, and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Oh.
I'll see you later.
Oh, detective, you just use me. You never even stay for breakfast.
That's funny.
I wondered if Verona had remembered any.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
You doing okay, Ray?
So goofy.
I'd like a little sip if you don't mind.
Yes, make another hole of bliss. A head hole with a little kiss.
This dude.
Oh, I needed that. Thank you. See you soon, Boone.
Bye.
At least I got my powers now.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
That one.
I need you here, Miss Verona. You never know when a killer might strike, and here you are surrounded by professionals. Professional officers of the law, I mean, not professional killers. Though, of course, they are professionally trained to kill. And sometimes, yes, they do kill.
That's not a good way to ease their mind of saying.
Fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. Beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall, and mortals did appreciate that. I figured it was worth checking there. Verona said she'd been to the Glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her trail. Verona remembered the Macomb bar, and I was sure they would remember her.
Start with him first. Sometimes you have to go where you least expect.
again, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
I was hoping you were in a talkative mood. It's about a girl.
Isn't it always? The young still young, the old grow old, and somehow it always comes down to the heart.
She was here, so I'm told. Last night?
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
You ever hear tell of a killer by the name of Santiago?
Santiago? Old St. James? Patron saint of veterinarians and skin traders, if I remember rightly. Friend to a certain carpenter in Jerusalem, so I hear. Should I hold a table for him?
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Is the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
Should have been more honest.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll staple your lips shut.
I better
Sick.
go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
What a delightful character. Not
Verona
yet.
said she...
I'm gonna go there first.
Wish I had a bigger...
do I talk to first?
The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement.
Good, I don't have to worry about going there then.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle.
Oh, damn, she got that lit.
I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day. Verona remembered the Mac.
From darkness and despair will come transfiguration. All is well. All
Freaking fanatic.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me.
Oh, nice, damn, that sucks.
Did you notice if she had a purse with her?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad... Not the best. I thought of...
Something else?
No, thank you.
Oof. I wonder if that... Hard to pick the right options all the time.
Beer was cheap at the Hole in...
Oh yeah, I'll go here. I almost forgot.
Miracle if I don't freeze to death.
I guess I can only somewhat walk fast. Fabian's a bit nerfed. I guess the Malkavians in this game kind of suck. Guess I can't go that way. Not a bad spot.
A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe.
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. That was a mess.
World told me my DoorDash came in just a
Beer
quick
was shaped
second.
at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate that.
Give
I
me
figured
a
it was
second,
worth
chat.
checking there.
Don't get to use that too much, but I am back. Let's get back into it. Got my DoorDash. Got my little snacky snack here too. Ready to keep going.
I'm tracking down some partygoers as it happens. A group of young ladies. One of them was given an unwanted gift by a none too friendly admirer. Ring any bells?
Son of a bitch, I knew it. There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. The boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Interesting.
Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, blop. Never did get it. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. I wouldn't want to have to clean this place.
Stupid controller. Now try to do that while you're plugged in. Yep, don't have to worry about batteries being messed up in Bluetooth now. Well, for the most part.
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Nicknaming them Pockets.
You only focus on my flaws. It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Western reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
I headed down to the old Western Recorp headquarters.
First I'm gonna talk to him. I don't know if I should, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
That's right.
You have bills to pay, kids to look after. Let it all go. Peace and surrender.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
What do you want?
Ryong.
Ah, Fabian. Well?
We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Benny said to speak directly to the prince.
And telling me is just as good as telling him, so speak your piece or get out of my office.
Maybe that'll scare more Santiago instead of just the rebar killer.
Tell him Santiago is in town.
Santiago. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Santiago, a pair of St. James's swords, keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joy. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll be off.
I see.
Waste of effort, but at least I know. Well, I mean, probably not a waste of effort. I wonder how that will continue on through the next part of the story.
Good money for lingerie. No one can even see it.
Search for leads. This is filled with a lot of this stuff, rebar, etc. Not hard to figure it out by this point.
Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access. So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes and unsavory type.
That's it? There's gotta be more to it than that.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about. Yeah, I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Take a little trip back and come back that way. There's gotta be something to it.
I don't breathe.
Actually,
Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. Nope, had nothing to say.
Then why is this an option then? What the hell?
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Oh, there we go.
Are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one SMS that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred.
That's funny. Vampires still, you should still have a phone regardless. Come on now, what kind of rule is that?
Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Haha, leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not.
This Hunter Santiago must be like Jigsaw or something interesting.
David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
You alright there, fella?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
From weather like this.
Still up north, you dummy.
Can I trouble you just a moment, Carla?
Are you hurting, Detective? You need my help?
Oh, I like her accent.
I am thirsty. That I won't deny.
You need not ask. I will always make you better.
Aww. I hope she was a love interest. Gotta like that for EMT.
Now that has pepped me right up. Thanks, Carla. I have cases to solve, people to save.
I'm always here for those in need, Detective.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Of course, that's where all his fellow Bruja are at, so it makes sense. The Bruja.
What is it this time? I'm busy.
Yeah, boss, you look. I'll see you later.
Silky.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, Detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
The pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
Smart.
I had a question to ask Nico about Verona and her newfound wealth.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time. Not the best conversationalist. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you.
I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. Mortals are fickle.
Patience. It's taken her a while to get that project going.
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses. Junk, you know how it is.
I can
Discarded
imagine
memories.
that's pretty typical, especially nowadays.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Huh. Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
That's smart and fair.
Hope the Christmas trade picks up.
Have a good night, my friend.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
Was it down here or upstairs? No, upstairs, I think. Captain Muldoon.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways. Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macomb bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Much to my shame.
Wow, freaking snob, I see.
You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Does the name Ravenna mean anything to you?
What? No, it doesn't. Not anymore. And I'll thank you to keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case. I thought about it. I didn't. Nope. I had nothing to say.
Now, here we go.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker.
Oh.
I'm trying to catch a killer here. Bear it in mind and throw me a bone.
So do you think the threat is real?
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge you rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside.
That's what that is, huh?
That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona. As so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the atrium before it's too late.
Probably too late. Here's the exit. There we go.
As soon as
I want to hear that.
As soon as I heard Verona's sister worked at the atrium, I knew I was in for trouble.
Instead of going, why doesn't the Santiago, the killer of vampires, go kill vampires instead of humans? Maybe he did lose his touch or something. Lost his mind too. I gotta check this place out with the main character.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
I said official?
And I said no exceptions. Hat blocking your ears or something? Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
My therapist said we had a breakthrough.
Let's
Dug
try
out a key
that.
childhood memory. I cried. She cried. It was emotional.
That's not what I... small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list. Apologies.
Oh, that's a shame. Please let...
No way.
Not the best. I didn't see the need.
Lovely to...
You know what? It was a,
That's, good to hear.
My days. Which one's
Lovely
the
to
answer then? The heck?
Same old same.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I intend to.
Wow, that worked.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
I gotta check this place out. This looks like my kind of place. Brings back memories when I was a clubber, but then got a little tired of it and didn't want to keep spending a fair amount of money on it to get the really good service, should I say. speak to. Okay, her then, fine.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here. Particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
Do you know Ravenna? I think she's one of your, followers.
I have so many followers. Over 2 million when I last checked.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her, and not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
There is a killer on the loose, Miss Moore. I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin? I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well.
Ah,
she should
that
be upstairs
piqued her
in the
interest.
VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
I like this club. It has 2 stories. Now this is a nice club. This had to cost a fair amount of money to own and run, I'll tell you that, even if they own it. But of course, they're Masquerade Vampire Mafia. Doesn't surprise me.
Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear.
Damn it.
Too late.
Poor girl. Damn, I would be mad. Dang it. Poor girl, what a waste.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
She's a baddie.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone
What a
structure.
freaking
That would be easier to tell if I still had
brain
a head.
damage.
Just
Hunter
so you
needs
know,
to
I
die.
imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now.
Worse than what he just did, my 2 cents.
You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or 2. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
Killed right here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now, cooling rapidly.
Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for a kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours.
When they kill ghouls or instead of humans, this makes no sense to me.
So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet?
Ah.
Me, Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the Kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Damn poor girl.
Please do, detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
Oh, I get it, your princeship, honestly. I do. I cross my heart. I'm listening.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official
I hope my
investigation.
character can at least take out Santiago. It would be a pleasure.
A bloodless corpse.
You wanted to talk to me.
Oh, dear detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, detective. Not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian. As is your sire.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. To solve it, I mean. Not to cause it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
Wow, she's a bit of a cunt.
Might I ask how you became Prince? Or should I say, one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Sounds like it might have involved knives and ultimatums, am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
I figured I should do the rounds properly before going to see her ladyship.
Wow.
Well, well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
Hello there, Mr. Fletcher.
I hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly. Excellent vintage.
How's business? I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, Prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit.
That's a good way of putting it.
Cut, of course, but the coffers are
If you want to know the truth.
It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with. People know we have capable hands at the wheel.
Capable hands? There's a history, then.
You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth. I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
This is quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful, to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree? Oh, do forgive me. I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment there. What must you think of me?
The sisters, the princes. They make quite the impression.
Oh, don't they just? Power, old sport, is a heady pheromone. It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma, nor even rent it for a night.
Facts.
I'll leave you to it. Have a drink, Detective. Let your hair down.
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time.
Ah,
You just
the
missed
former
me going to
sheriff.
Charleston. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. A foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that, no matter who they are. Got it? So, do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know 'em all a little better. Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face tomorrow.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. Knew the whole Cross and Rebar thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
Who?
Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter, depending on where you stand? Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
Fletcher spoke about the Great Fire. Said it was more than a pot of glue on a stove. So what happened?
Before your time and mine. But the way I hear it, the old prince got caught up in some antediluvian cult. Wanted to break our chains, raise up the modern vampire, treat the mortals as cattle, drive a truck through the traditions. Lou and Rosalind, they understood that if you keep your stock sweet, you'll get more milk out of them, right? Burned out the cult wholesale. Their sire along with it. That's how I read it at any rate. I would not raise it with the sisters.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Lou calls it a family. The sisters, well, they're messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as
I
much
like
as
how
blood.
it's really similar to the
Mortals will pay a
mafia.
pretty penny for any vice.
Kind of
Or if it's
unique.
outlawed.
A supernatural type
Fletcher
of
runs the
mafia. I
booze.
like it.
Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling. And Lou herself's been the Madam of Seattle for decades. Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church? Counting
I
off the
agree
years
with that
when
one.
you're immortal.
I
What's
see the point to
It's
that.
just a number.
I like new
me
goals
a lot
though.
to
I
think
can
about.
see new year,
Eyes
new
open,
goals.
head down,
That's
alright?
when I could see being positive and new things. But I kind of agree with his statement. If there ain't much new goals, then what does it matter? You know, just another year.
Mistress Graham had told me to circulate, so I guessed I should circulate.
I see it anyway.
Evening. You're Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please. Pardon me.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
I don't think we've ever met, though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone. They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique, won't you?
Very well. You are Fabian, and I am Isaac.
It is
Wow,
a
the
pleasure to make
Nosferatu
your
in
acquaintance.
public. Oh wait, he's a vampire with other vampires.
Hector pointed me in your direction. What can you tell me about Santiago?
The Hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade.
Interesting.
Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name.
Except
It
he's
is
too chicken and too wussy to go. I'll just say it that way. Too wussy to go after any of the real vampire kindred. It seems like he'd done it before, but he would rather mess with the ghouls, which are the little fish. I could see, even though I disagree with how he went about it when it came to the female ghouls. Instead of playing too much of the mind game, why don't you try to fight directly? But I guess he won't. He's too weak. My character shall end him or her if they're in this game, which I hope they are. I want to see that Lauren fight.
That he is a member of the Society of
Don't like it when
Leopold,
people
one of the
attack my
deadliest
people,
and
you
most
know?
ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a literal soldier of Christ.
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
Well, we'll see how far that gets him when I whoop his ass.
I heard tell of a cult here in Seattle before the fire.
You know anything about that?
I believe you referred to the whispers of Sabbat presence in the city. Properly, you should call them a sect, not a cult.
Huh. Sounds a bit, sorta, you know, French.
The forcible dismantling of Camarilla power structures, the destruction of our antediluvian masters as they see them, the open domination of the vampire over the mortal, free of shackles such as the masquerade, loyalty, meritocracy, the rejection of traditional hierarchies.
So what do they sect about, or cult about, or whatever the right word is?
They bind themselves together with rituals using blood sorcery and
kind of like the Ventru.
Using their vitae to create mass blood bonds. All kinds of dark, unsavory practices.
Scratch that. Sounds like Pioneer Square on a Friday night. It seems both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass.
So what do you think of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but I think she is misunderstood. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for speaking to me.
I needed to catch up with everyone before I faced the music.
Who else do I need to talk to? Hell, man. About talked to everybody last I checked. Oh, him.
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
I wonder what puzzle they're referring to.
It is a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
There it is. Luckily, I definitely need to get a refill, but luckily I have another drink on standby.
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Oh, same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
I was joined with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much of either of you.
My dear boy, we may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech. He doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like dullards.
I think maybe my tendency to put both feet in my mouth is what annoys them.
Oh, I hear ya. I'm always giving myself a swift kick in the teeth. What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down.
Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabian about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled to the telegraph.
But then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's the most alarming thing I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
Is there anything I should, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes. A little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with.
I agree with their facts.
Ourselves. And a little less time,
Use this.
Posing in
Very
ballrooms?
powerful.
Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising.
I should poke around a little.
Go mingle. Have a good time.
Or try to.
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night. Time to head up to face her.
Mistress Lou, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
I'll be honored, of course, to help you both out.
As you should be.
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Lou? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I put at your door.
Mine.
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it.
Now, if we can just...
What the heck?
No.
Oh! That's what happened to Rosalind. Oh.
My sister!
How did he get in that easy?
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our
That's
killer
what
was
happened.
out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started.
I don't know how he got in, but now I gotta face this killer to see how tough he is. This is quite interesting.
Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your memories?
Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case? That is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
I would usually keep it going, but I think it's been a good enough time. I'll end it right here, continue on What's today? Hell, I usually take the day off today, but I decided to go today. So I'll catch everybody tomorrow. Have a good one all. Peace.